Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to teach you how you can easily use GemPages on your Shopify store. So let's start. The first thing I'm going to do, I'll just click here Add Application. Let's just wait until it's going to load. Okay, and voila, here we have it. Install application. Now straight away when we got it, welcome to the GemPages, Marcus. Sure. And now what is your experience with page builder tools? I'm like intermediate. Click next. Then which term best describes you? Let's say I'm a dropshipper. What industry do your products belong to? I can go with, let's say, jewelry. This is just like random for this tutorial. You just choose based on yourself. Now press continue. What is your primary goal? Set up a complete e-commerce website. Almost done. Let's get started. So what you can do is to watch video tutorials, create a blank landing page, or visit our templates library. I recommend going with a templates library to see literally everything here. So you see that you get plenty of templates that you can use here, and you can then use those. So let's say I'm going to choose this one here, and there are plenty of that you can use. So start editing, and please give your new subpage a name. New website, header and footer. Okay, create. Let's wait until it's going to get load, and then I will show you how you can edit the website and everything. So okay, you just created your first page. Next we will show you how to design a sample layout. Okay, yeah, I'm going to cancel all of this. Your store is password protected. Continue editing. Now, okay, we got a pop-up here. I'm going to close it. And now, what you can actually do. So when you choose a library, my recommendation is choosing the library. You can edit here literally everything here. So you get the sections, and in those sections, as you can see, you're gonna have columns. So on the left side, what you can do is to go to top left to subpages, and you would have your subpage. What you can do also is to click here on home page, and this is your Shopify default template. On a subpage, this is a new page that you would have on your website. So again, when I'm going to click on it, let's get back. This is how you can get back to your home. So content editing. And now what you can do is to simply click here on the top left on the library. And here you can add blocks here, templates or elements, or you can also add multiple elements here. So let's say that you want to click on e-commerce, and you can add multiple things here like cart button, collection banner, collection title, plenty of elements here like collection banner, and then pricing free. You can add it, or you can go to your library and you would see everything here. Okay, let's go back. And now, so first thing first, in the base, you can simply add a row, heading, image, and everything. So I can come here and take heading and edit right here. Then I can change the heading and edit title tag, typography, line height, text shadow, and everything. Then let's say I want to add a button. I can simply do it. When I have the button here, I can change the font size, and it's going to increase the size of the button. And you can change the font, the text transform. You can edit the link when it's going to head, open in current tab or new tab. And this is how you can edit the button here. So scroll speed, alignment, you can have it to left or right or middle, and then you're gonna see the design here. So you can have a spacing, you can change that. So we can go like 30, and as you can see, the spacing is much bigger. You can change the background. So I see that, okay, I'm going to have it red, dark. Then we have a border here. Again, you can change the color, shadow, opacity, interactions. So this is pretty straightforward. Now, also what you can do is to add an icon. You can add a separator. So let's say that I want to create a separator and change also the width here, and to have a separator between multiple sections here. So that's another thing what you can actually do. Now to go further, you can go and add a liquid, parallax, hero banner, straightforward, and this is like pretty straightforward how we can use it. And you can just click here and delete it if you don't want it. So creating a website is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. It really depends what you want to actually build with GemPages. Now again, you can have a stack here, so I can go here and add a tab, and then I can add items, and I'm going to drop element another here, so I can add to pricing here, and tab 2, it's going to be also pricing. So let's say that I would have two different pricing plans in different tabs. So that's how we can do it and how we can edit it. And now I can simply go to item 1. I can change the tabbing. So I can change the alignment to the middle. And now when I'm going to switch between tab 1 and tab 2, I can see it. As I mentioned, you can also add carousel. So this is how you can add a tab. Now we got also carousel here. Again, I will add it right here. And in carousel, it's going to create a multiple. I have like slides here. Carousel, and you can change the columns. If you want to have a 3, 4, you can change the spacing between columns. But let me just show you the pricing plan that I just added right now. With the pricing plan and how we can actually edit it, you see always the pricing here when you're going to click on it. Now with the pricing, again, you can edit setting, you can change the currency here. So I see the item 1 price 59 per year. And then I would have a button right in my pricing plan. So what I need to do is to simply come here, add a button. Then I would add a button right here. And I would add a button right here. And straight away, when they want to buy, they could easily. Now also what I would do, I would just add some text here about it. And I would just play around. You can always create a columns when you're gonna add rows. And you can switch between multiple columns that you can add. So that's pretty good too. Like this here. And you see always for table layout, mobile layout, laptop layout. So it's pretty straightforward what you can achieve with it. Now, as I mentioned, how we can work with carousel and columns. You see the slide here. You see the spacing, the columns, the navigation, the loop. You can also change the design of visibility, spacing, background, border, shadow, opacity, interactions, and flow actions. So, like, in my opinion, using GemPages is pretty intuitive and pretty straightforward what you can achieve with it. So, as I mentioned, now I show you the stack here. You can again add accordion. And this is like really good for FAQ. So what I can do is to have a tab 1. This is going to be question 1. This would be question 2. And this would be question 3. Now, what I would do is that I would simply add some like heading here. And you can have like multiple accordion type, chevron, icon type. And voila, here I would just add a text. So I would add a heading. Answer 2, answer 1. I'm going to add it to the left side. See, and then I would have it the same thing. So I would just come here, copy style, and just paste it right here. So that's how you can do it. And answer 2. And as you can see, it's like pretty straightforward. What I could do is that I could, let's say, as I mentioned, that I would have the columns here. I can just like upload image here. Then I would just, upload image right here. And also let's add an image here. An image here. What I can do is then simply create a border for it. So like this here, and you can simply play around it as much as you want. Copy style, paste style, paste style, paste style. And as you can see, it's like pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use. Now to go even further, you can add the icon list host, icon list, straightforward too. That I would just add icons. What I can do is to change icon width. But now let's imagine, let's say that I want to have like a lot of icon lists. What I can do is this, look at this. You will like this, create a carousel, then come here to back, then add the icon list here, icon list here, and icon list right here. And you have like 3 per icon list. And now in my carousel, I'm going to change the spacing here. You can also increase it if you want to, or just create multiple columns so it's like shorter distance. Now then you can add before after slider, and you just upload the photos. Same with Google Maps, YouTube video here. See? Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And now you can enable sound, you can enable autoplay, loop it, show YouTube controls, YouTube logo. And then you have the fun part here to add a product list, related products. So I can simply add a product now found, so pick a product. I will just link a product from my store that I have, that I pre-created. I think it's going to load for a while here, so if it's not able to found, I want to add it there. Yeah, so you can add a product, you can add multiple products here, really combine it as much as you want it. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, so let me just check this out to have a product. Yeah, I'll just reload the website, and I think I didn't save it, so I would have to do it again. So this is my recommendation, to always save the website. Continue editing. Yep. Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned, you can add product list, related products. You can then also go to top right and preview the website, how it looks like. So save. And then you would just preview it. See? Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And now let's say that I'm going to add a product list here. You need to add a collections. You need to add a price, SKU, variants, swatches, countdown, even for booster, contact form. So this is another thing, like plenty of things that you can add. Contact form, also pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Name, phone, email, message. Also change the design, so I would change the spacing here, the border, shadow opacity. So then also you have a drop down here, submit button, etc. So you can also add your own elements here. So this is pretty much it, how you do it. Then what you need to do is go to top right and click publish, and template name, URL and handle, meta description, and you just do it like this. When you would come here to back to sub pages, you can click here on let me explain you, show you. Using GemPages is pretty straightforward, and I think like this is just a broad tutorial how we can use it and what you can actually achieve with it and do with it. Sometimes the GemPages is pretty slow, so keep in mind that. You can create a new template here in a home page. Also, you can see the product pages, and you can create a new template right there. You're gonna see collection page. So I would just click here on create a new home page, and you're good to go. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you have any questions, ask me down in the comments. I'm really happy to help you and provide you some guidance. This was just a quick tutorial how you can use it. If I would have to create the whole website, it would take me like 2 hours. But let me down below in the comments if you want it, or if you have any questions. And if I know the answer, I'll be really happy to help you. So thank you and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.